But the most important part of the conversation was about Abrante Feno, Mihailo Mudryk. Share Mudryk won all. Chelsea for no will not give up on him. Where Chelsea me Fashoki. They won't give up on him. And the reason is simple. It is not because of how much they bought the boy. Boy, now they won't give up on him. And yet, amount of the tall boy, no. Essentially, it is how important the boy is to the Chelsea project. In terms of skill set, pure quality on the ball, what they believe that the boy can bring to the team. Now, me believe you be a child. I have to boys kicking a shit. And I'm saying, you besides Maresca, or pre-match press conference, I say, Mudryk no only problem and Kasa get game. And you say the only confidence, and you see the ball no him ball, and Mabeka soon him ball, and it's an man. No. The boy is excellent. He knows how to play the game. Now, sometimes players be saying, given what happened at Ukraine, the movement from Shakhtar or by England, you need to be very patient with the boy. No who glimpses against Barrow now boy and the boy no boy, even against Servette not starting no boy, and he won't give you up on the boy. Now he may drop. You see throughout the week, I'll change more if Mudryk scores a goal. I won't be shocked. Say Mihailo Mudryk should go against Gent. You see throughout training, Mihailo Mudryk stay back, practicing shooting. Who say one with ball now cut in, no ball over the bar consistently in for complaining that they said that the boy has been working on it for 1 week straight, working extra on his shooting after training. Now the tell someone Enzo Maresca can before I show you that Mudryk video now yes I training. Or say I don't think with Misha it's a lack of confidence. It's Misha and he needs to improve something like the rest. But we are happy with the way he's working. According to him, game over against Barrow, against Servette, Bob. He is seeing Mihailo Mudryk put the pieces together. He knows that yes, almost issues kakra. Player need to do the level of development and go so do. But he believes that Misha can get there, Misha can play well. And he discusses him going further. And listen to this again. See, against Barrow, Misha did very well. I think when he came inside, he was okay. Hopefully he can do a good game tomorrow. We can say exactly the same for Nkuku. Talking about the fact that Nkuku has been doing well, scoring goals and signing money because he was asked about that. Again, Enzo Maresca was asked about Misha. The club signed him as a big player. At the moment, he is not playing in the Premier League, but things can change quickly in football. I say right now the situation is this, but it doesn't mean it's not the same for. It's going to be the same for throughout the season. He's a good player, Misha, on the quality of him, and that's exactly what he has been saying. Quality of Abrante Feno Mihailo Mudryk. And Chelsea for now, your margin say, ABO as a fan there, you may see enough and then you give up on him, but don't give up on him. How the boy stayed back worked. Almost say, Ocean as a boy, he's patient, he calms down. Abrana resumes some photo of Snyder. He kept on working on his shooting, kept on working on how he wanted to score goals and sign money, and then important. And mem say, if Nyame had more China match in Chelsea against Gent, Abrante Feno Mihailo Mudryk goal. I won't be shocked because really, people are close to him, people see him work, people understand what Misha is about, believe that there is something more. There's something there. There's a player in there that they need to be more patient about. Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notification. Won't turn on notification now. Make sure to be turning it on. Now share link remote. My catch us had it. Your best tactical post pre-match analysis. Now has share link. No be any. Let us go and watch that video from Mihailo Mudryk. Now in real analysis. So Chelsea's official UEFA Conference League matches now starting at much now. And then of course a big competition. How Chelsea are ball, how they have been this season and everything almost somewhere. A imperative part say they need to start winning our competitions in Europe. Now in Enzo Maresca pre-match press conference, and some Maresca can like they are serious things and wouldn't be arguing when it comes to Maresca and the communication skills that is up there among some of the best. And I keep on saying this, the man is just brutally honest. Like say, let us make sure say we are hitting the nail right on its head. Let us not throw any player under the bus. And me and conquer the player we are Sunny Simon. For a manager, he is spot on in that regard. And I know in the pre-match press conference now, when you're clear on what he wants from his players, players name Mobino, players returning, who will play well, who will not play here, or you're so clear on everything that he wants from them. In fact, at the Bakupa or kind of pre-match press conference, hi Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. So subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. It's very imperative. So subscribe to the channel. No turn on notification. I want to see Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. I want to see subscribe to the channel. No turn on notification. Share link. No, I'm sure I share link. No, just a few more subscribers to get to 20,000 subscribers. Let us get it done in the next few hours. By now, let us get to the 20,000 subscribers. No, I want to share link. No. Fan will be no be subscribing, no be all the analysis, no be enjoying betting, coaching, and the social Hassan or Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. I want to show you the video first of Enzo Maresca, and then the pre-match press conference of Gent game.
In the squad and Reece, the rest they are all available.
How are you finding the balance between keeping everyone happy with the playing time, and does the fact that competitions like this in the Conference League and the League Cup, does that help you as a head coach?
Yeah, absolutely. We try to share minutes with all of them. In this moment, probably it looks like we have, players that they are playing in the Premier League and players that they are playing in the Cup, Conference or Carabao or FA Cup when we're gonna start. But it's not like this. It's just because in this moment is like this. But in general, won't be like this. So we try to give them the opportunity. In the moment, last week, for instance, against Barrow, I think they all did a very good game, and hopefully tomorrow we can do the same.
I was going to ask you about Jorgensen. Assuming he comes into the team for this game, is it a chance for him to put a little pressure on Robert Sanchez after the difficulty he had at the weekend?
No, absolutely. Philip, he has to do well because we need him doing well, not because he has to put pressure on Robert. Also because I said the other day after the game, usually we like to see the end part of the thing. That was Robert's mistake, but the mistake starts with Malo, that we concede yellow card, we concede chance, and then from the goal kick we concede the goal. So it's not Robert problem or Malo problem, it's just a matter of make some mistake, but I don't think Philip is going to put pressure on Robert playing a good game. We need him to play a good game because the team needs that.
Go to Enzo.
Hi Enzo, I just wanted to check on Dewsbury. He wasn't in the squad for the last game. Is it just one of those difficult decisions you sometimes have to make?
Yeah, absolutely. For Keenan and for all the guys that they were all out of the squad, there was not any...
The game since the Servette away game. He was signed as a big player for Chelsea, a big marquee player, as we say. What's he lacking in at the moment? What's he got to do to get himself back up the top? Because you've signed Sancho as well since that Servette game.
I think Misha played from the start against Wolves in Premier League, so we gave him already some games. The other day he was inside from the bench. I said many times that they all want to play from the start, but sometimes it's not possible. and you have to take some decision. Misha, I think last week against Barrow, he did very well. The other day, when you go inside, it's never easy, but I think for the minute that he was inside, he was okay. Hopefully, he can do a good game tomorrow. But it's not just about Misha. We can say exactly the same from Christon Kunku, that we sign him like the club signed him like a big player. In this moment, he's not playing in Premier League, but as I said, in football, the things change quick. So for Christo, for Misha, for all the players that in this moment they are not starting in Premier League, does not mean that they are not going to start next game or in 2 games. It's just right now the situation is this, but doesn't mean that will be for all the season the same. The only thing we ask them is that in the moment that we give them chance, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, they give everything, and with that it's enough.
Nkunku's done that. I mean, at Bournemouth particularly, he came on and scored you the winning goal. Just from my personal perception, I watch Mudryk. It seems like a player who kind of struggles a bit with confidence in the Premier League and maybe in English football, or am I wrong?
I don't think it's. I said already, probably the last press conference here, that I don't think with Misha it's lack of confidence. It's Misha.
So Enzo Maresca, he speaks about 4 or 5 different things in the lead up to the game. 1, the injury of Reece James. In recent times, there have been a lot of conversation around Reece James. Saying focus at Chelsea beton, Chelsea in town. Or see Reece James absent for Yamiad Mochana game against Savert. Reece and Yadi Bobby. But the thing is that the club still wants to keep him on the club captain. And now, Reece James in a day out with Chelsea fans at Kubam. Reece James catches our fans and said, "Oh, you're ready. He's fit and ready to return." Now, this is the thing. Reece ain't any setback beyond in this situation. The only thing is that Chelsea, for the very last time, will be extra careful with him. They will not force anything. Nyaka United say Reece will be match fit. No other team in the home. Then they will begin to deliver. It's a match against Gent. And now the Enzo Maresca bebo Reece James. But in some match, what Enzo Maresca wants to do, they say, he wants to make sure, say, a branch of friend of Reece James, they are not risking him. In terms of risking Reece James, they will not force anything. Any before cinema no. And club no singing on beton at age 24. Chelsea are vehemently clear on Reece James on Besson Mien. Into a channel Bobby, Enzo Maresca was clear. But the truth is that they see Reece James as an important part of Chelsea projects. As a senior player in the dressing room, Oba Park, and so they believe that Oba is very, very important to Chelsea. And then Chelsea person will be our Park. So there is no way they are going to sell Reece James. And then now, Utie Fabrizio Romano on Twitter, someone kind of said, Chelsea clear on management. They are still rating Reece James highly as a player, as a right back, and as a leader in the dressing room. They are very happy with Reece and they love Reece James. And now they remember Reece James. They are keeping Reece James there. They want to make sure that he's in there and he's playing consistently for Chelsea Football Club. Or match somebody boom. Now away from that, Uti, Enzo Maresca, and then in Comodity, or say 1. The mistake a branch of friend of Robert Sanchez in the lead up to that Leicester for second goal. And yes, be a Robert Sanchez bisa. It is a mistake for Malo Gusto. Into more de be a mobile Mudidi Robert Sanchez at him. Or say started for Malo Gusto. And into Malo in a yellow card, they consider chance, they consider goal. Into start for Malo Gusto. It just ended with a goalkeeper. And on Chelsea, now goalkeeper na sana say goalkeeper na Mboboyi. Or so China only injury situation be our camp. Everybody at Chelsea Football Club are fit. Renato Viega are fit. Or say Brent Feno, Philip Jorgensen are fit. Or say Obia are fit. The only player be China because of injury on team Mobi air Brent Feno Reece James because team no air protecting ye. Now he was asked about Ben Chilwell, said does he have any regret? So on for Ben Chilwell and Becca team no. Now Ben Chilwell and Momakisa now said he had a plan. Only team it's now RNG what they wanted to do. They planned for it, they prepared for it, and then they've gotten to that level. And now they all regret Tibiano. He appreciates Abrante friend Ben Chilwell, how well he works for the club, and how important he is as a player. But no as a coach there, he has no regret and he doesn't have any problem. Say Abrante, your friend bench wall eba be ginem abobo na mama, and he is clear with it. Inti ochina or call with the same lineup of players on in matches the European competitions or top competitions. In fact, one thing is very, very important about match, and it's see, this is a game, a big game for Brantia, your friend Mihailo Mudryk. But even before that, I say you can analyze the results, but analyze the performance. Maybe your case we say, oh, you're Chelsea here. What's imperative? And some people like analysts like us, since the time of Graham Potter, Mauricio Pochettino, one of the things that we've been doing consistently is to analyze performance. Never as an analyst try to analyze results and as a scoreline. You do analytical analysis based on the performance of the team, how good the team were on and off the ball, in possession, out of possession, how they played, how they created chance. All of these things are very, very important, and that's exactly what Enzo Maresca can say. In the second half against Brighton, we created 5 clear-cut chances, 3 of them from one-on-one. The performance was good. We created many chances. We controlled the game better, and we didn't concede chances. This is why I was happier with the second half and not with the first half. And in there, the players Cesar Casadei, so a player in our call pre-match press conference. He spoke about a lot of things. He spoke about his love for Chelsea. You know what he can give them. Enzo Maresca spoke also about we are ahead of our expectation. Enzo said Chelsea are ahead of expectation based on the from team, where he wanted the team to get to, how he wanted it to play on the ball, off the ball. Chelsea are way ahead of that expectation, and we are doing well, but we have many things to learn. I told you again, in terms of the project and what Chelsea want to get to, how they want to play, they're not even out of phase 1. They're still in phase 1. And now Tuti said the game against Newcastle will test Chelsea physically. So per match, Chelsea will be up to it in terms of the physicality of the game. I said Chelsea really do well 50-50. El Park in Fiifi. I said Chelsea are more aggressive. I said Chelsea able to play forward. I said Chelsea able to receive the ball in between the lines. All of these things. One thing that will be very, very important, and he said it has to be done. Chelsea need to find a way to get that done when they are going to play in that game against Newcastle United. And that's some of the things that Chelsea haven't gotten to yet. There are many things that we need to improve, says Enzo Maresca. We are happy and we feel good. Maresca said, if you ask me in the last game against Brighton, I was happy about the second half performance. Enzo, I said for sure, we would like to control more times. And he was asked about control. Sometimes he won my games from first half, Chelsea to make control. In fact, data shows that second half, Chelsea have more control in games than they have in the second half. It's not possible. We like more control, like in the second half or against the West Ham game. Enzo Maresca, Cesar Casadei, or Chinobu Bobby. Maybe in the absence of Maresca, so Obitima rest Moy Kakra, Obitima rest Enzo Fernandez Mo Kakra, and in there means that Cesar Casadei are usually box to box can play as the deep line playmaker, sit as a single six. He likes to attack the box. I went with him and Leicester. He can do the other part, but needs to provide balance for the team. I think he can do that. Maresca and Casadei again on him and Oboy against team friend